Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the world around you fade. Together, we will journey to a realm where myths come alive and mysteries whisper their secrets. This is your moment to pause, to wonder, and to escape. Iphigenia and the Sacrificial Betrayal. A father's dilemma. The drums of war thundered across Greece. King Agamemnon, leader of the Greek forces, had gathered his fleet at Aulis, ready to sail for Troy. But the winds did not come. The seas remained still, as if the gods themselves refused to let the war begin. The seer, Calchas, delivered a grim prophecy. Artemis was angry. Agamemnon had unknowingly offended the goddess by either killing one of her sacred animals or boasting of his hunting skills above hers. As punishment, Artemis had stilled the winds. There was only one way to appease her: the sacrifice of his daughter, Iphigenia. Agamemnon was torn. To save his army, his kingdom, and his honor, he had to betray his own child. A wedding that never was. Unable to face his daughter with the truth, Agamemnon devised a cruel deception. He sent word to his wife Clytemnestra that Iphigenia was to marry the great hero Achilles. Overjoyed, Clytemnestra dressed her daughter in bridal robes and sailed to Aulis, believing she was delivering Iphigenia to happiness. When they arrived, there was no groom, only a prior. The truth crashed down like a wave. Iphigenia was not there to be married. She was a sacrifice, an offering to the gods. Clytemnestra screamed in rage. Achilles, learning of this treachery, was furious. He had never agreed to this marriage. Yet despite his strength, he could not defy the will of a king and an army hungry for war. As Iphigenia looked into her father's eyes, she saw no remorse, no rescue. She had been abandoned by the very man who was supposed to protect her. The sacrifice or the rescue. In some versions of the myth, Iphigenia accepts her fate. She walks to the altar with a solemn grace, choosing to die for the good of Greece rather than be dragged to her death in fear. Her life is taken, and the winds rise, carrying the Greek fleet to Troy. But other tales speak of a last-minute miracle. As the blade was about to strike, Artemis herself intervened, replacing Iphigenia with a sacred stag and sprinting the girl away to Taurus, far across the sea. Did she truly die? Or did the goddess take pity on the abandoned daughter, giving her a second chance at life? No one knows for sure. The cost of betrayal. Though Agamemnon gained his war, he lost far more. When he returned home after Troy fell, he met a fate he could not escape. Clytemnestra, consumed by grief and rage, had not forgotten his betrayal. When he entered his palace, she took her revenge, ending his life just as he had ended their daughter's. Iphigenia's name was forever tied to a lesson that the gods, and fate itself, never let betrayal go unpunished. Lessons from Iphigenia's fate. Iphigenia's story is a painful reminder that those we trust the most can sometimes be the ones who hurt us the deepest. She was deceived, abandoned, and left to die by her own father, all in the name of war. But even in betrayal, there is power. Whether she met her death with courage or was given a second life by Artemis, she became a symbol of strength in the face of despair. This story teaches us that even when we feel forgotten, used, or sacrificed by those who should have protected us, we can still reclaim our own destiny. Whether through resilience, defiance, or the kindness of an unexpected saviour, our fate is never truly written in stone. As the whispers of myth fade into the stillness, carry their magic with you into the world. Until we meet again, may your spirit wander, and may your days be filled with wonder. Thank you for listening to Whispering Myth. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to Whispering Myth. That way, you won't miss out on any of the magical tales that I share. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Thank you for listening, and until we meet again, may the whispers of myths guide your dreams.